Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Today, we want to ask how can you make your English sound perfect in a few very simple steps? Well, of course, we have to look at breathing, pitch and tone, intonation, and the last one, linking and blending words together. Before we do that, though, I also want to ask you about where this voice is coming from, which says your accent is bad. Every time I talk to anyone online, they're always quick to point out how bad their English is, and they're always very quick to tell me how their accent sounds terrible. And I always ask, where does this come from? Who's telling you this? Or what? How did you reach this conclusion? Has someone given you feedback? Have you done an English exam and you have had a low mark, like in the PTE exam, for example, which is a type of artificial intelligence which hears your accent? And they always tell me the same thing, and that is, no, nobody's told me I have a bad accent, but I can feel it. So a very important thing is for you to change the record. If a voice can tell you how bad your English is, then that voice can also tell you how good it is. If the only thing left to worry about is your accents, then you've done very, very well in terms of vocabulary and grammar. Why is there such a stigma around accent and learning to speak correctly? Well, I think that comes from the fact that our accent is the outward facing part of what we learn. It's the part that everyone gets to see. But yet, if you are coming to the UK to work, or if you are working here, you will know that you're not the only non-native in your department. And you will also know as you walk on the streets that you're surrounded by non-natives. And I can assure you, many of them will have English much poorer than yours. British people are accustomed to working with non-natives. It's not new. I mean, you won't be the only, for example, Polish person in the place or Indian. There's many, many nationalities here, and it doesn't shock us. Anywhere I've ever worked, there's always been at least one or two non-native speakers, or perhaps even one or two non-native teachers. They're always there, and when I hear them speak, I never think about their accents. Although, if I hear a wrong word or wrong grammar, that of course would be very noticeable. But for the purposes of presentations, of course, we all need to be very smooth in the way that we present information. Let me then just come back to these 3 points which will help you speak better. So the first one almost certainly is breathing. If I take a big deep breath in, my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher. I've taken away all the spaces. As I breathe out, the words flow. The problem with most people isn't breathing in. The problem with most people is breathing out, because we tend to breathe in and then we hold our breath and tense our body because we're stressed, you know. But if you get into that habit of breathing in and pushing the words out as you speak with no spaces, without stress, just fill your breath with sound, it's much better. The second point, which I'm always referring to, is intonation. So, for example, if I say, my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher, or my name is Joseph and I'm an English teacher, you can hear there that my voice is going up and down. But absolutely, what you want to avoid is a voice which doesn't go up and down and isn't using your breathing. So, for example, my name is Joseph and I am an English teacher. God, it sounds like some kind of gun. You might as well just shoot me dead when I hear that. It's awful. So, you need to join the words up in a kind of a pattern. And you also need to add intonation to your voice. And the last one is when you actually get rid of those spaces, when you link and blend your words together, sometimes stretching them. This is what you need to do. So that's my 3 key points: breathing, pitch and tone, and intonation. The last one, especially just as you join the words together, takes a little bit of practice. But the idea is you take away the spaces and you stretch the words. That's it from me for today. I hope you found this helpful. If you want more information on this, feel free to review my last podcasts. Alternatively, please book a lesson. Would be nice to see you there, and we can talk about accent together. And that's it from me. See you. Bye.